Hello everybody, Doppelganger TD here with a analog clock that I made here in Minecraft. So 12 hours are represented here. It goes through 12 hours Minecraft day. Our hand is represented by the glowstone being pushed out by pistons into the water. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours again. So this is all the redstone behind it, which looks like a mess, I know, but it's as organized as I could get it on short notice. I kind of made this today, but here's the timing system here. This one, you can ignore that for now. But there are 250 repeaters here. Each of them is set to 4 ticks, which is 1,000 ticks, which equals about a minute and 40 seconds. Actually, exactly a minute and 40 seconds, which is 1/12 of the Minecraft day, which is 20 minutes long. So, yeah. So I'd push a button here, and the signal would come all the way through this maze of redstone repeaters down into this. And here it would pass through this block and only this block. I think that's a T flip-flop. Not sure exactly. But it comes here and activates these 2 pistons, which we can activate manually too. And the time has been changed to 2 o'clock. So if we come over to the face of the clock, see that the time indeed is 2 o'clock now. So basically what happens here is the signal is being inverted, or no, not carried through the glass block. Sorry. All these repeaters are permanently on, and most of the signals are being carried over, except for one, which is the glass block. So if we follow this one up, we see here that each of these has an inverter on it, and it's a piston inverter. So what happens is the piston extends, and it moves a detector rail out from under the minecart, which deactivates the redstone signal and causes these to move back in like all these other ones. So yeah, I thought it was a neat idea, nice workaround. That and this actual system of moving sand and such actually got from some of Seth Bling's videos. I've been watching those a lot recently. But as you can see, we can move this over by hand through each of the hours. Move it back too if we want, but we don't need to do that right now. And each time it changes, so right now it should be 6 o'clock here, and indeed it is. So then a weird thing happens when you get to 7 o'clock. 7 and 1 each. So as you can see, this redstone is not carried over to the clock. It's carried over to this system here, which I will show you what it does now. So that's gonna go over. It's gonna come over there, and now our pistons are being reset. So I'll show you how that works in a second. And it's really laggy right now. So I'm actually gonna have to add some sand back into that, which is the one downfall of this. Every so often I have to reset the sand, but not a bad downfall for something. So how this reset works is signal comes over here and goes into this inverter, which activates this minecart, goes over a detector rail to get only the one thing, and the minecart stops over here. And this series of redstone loops makes it pulse, I believe 7 times about. I don't know, 6 or 7. And then it also takes from the last pulse, comes back over here to reset the minecart system, and comes up here and over, and it moves this so that it's all safe and sound. Actually, it should work, so that one might need some more delay. But it moves this dirt block so that only this side is active at the time, and it also takes the signal here and gives it an additional pulse to bring over to 7 o'clock. So as we see, it's now 7 o'clock. It's all nice and works right now. So I'm going to show you the face of the clock as that happens. So we aren't going to use this massively long chain. So instead I have a nice smaller one that takes about 16 seconds as soon as I push this button. So show you how the clock face looks while this is going on. So now all we have to do is wait. And there it is. It's switched over to 8 o'clock now. We can see the redstone signals coming through here. Comes over here. Resets, goes to these 2 pistons. Moves it over. It's now 9 o'clock. And it is 9 o'clock here. So now it's going to be 10. And you can see the pistons moving that. Now coming into 11. We'll follow this up. And that's moved. We can watch this thing now because this is 12. It's gonna get reset in just a second. So that piston pulls in, brings the detector rail with it, and therefore inverts the signal. So now it's going on to 1 o'clock, and like I said, that's another weird one. So you're gonna see exactly what happens to the clock here. So first off, it goes away. That backpedals through all the times, and I'll show you what that's caused by in a sec. And it's 1 o'clock now. Wow. So that effect was caused by this line being reset, because it was all the way over here, and the pulsar over there caused it to go through the entire way. So that caused that effect there. So there you go. That's my nice analog clock. I hope you guys enjoyed.